Hello, I just got through reading your discussion post, and I agree that boundaries is probably one of the best ways for a counselor to do self care, and several different ways to do that. Corey mentions that, like it's in your post, you also mentioned that in the first session is a good place to put a boundary with the patient. Corey adds on that in the disclosure statements to the patient. And from our clinic that I go to, the boundaries are in the paperwork in their client info as well when they're signing up and in the handbook. So we constantly repeat the different boundaries before people even see us in session and in that first session. And then 10 talks about another form of boundary that is important for self care, and that's boundary between um, work and our family lives or our life. And I think if we don't have that, then we can experience more burnout and emotional issues, especially depending on how people deal with empathy. So, and I think, and Corey also deals with another idea. He doesn't, they don't call it boundary, but it is knowing who you are as a counselor. And I think that also does deal with boundaries, because if I know who I am as a counselor, then I can understand where I need to put my boundaries, both professionally and ethically and at home. And I would also add that it being a part of boundaries being a part of informed consent, the ACA tells us that informed consent is a continuous thing. So it's prudent to constantly, not constantly, but when it's necessary and often enough, to remind our patients about the different boundaries. Thank you, and you have a nice day.